How you doing today? I want to talk to you a little bit about God and how He's everywhere, at all times, and always there for us. The word for that is omnipresent. What does that mean, you may ask? Throughout the Bible, we see that God is omnipresent, and that should really impact us at a deep level. Let's take a little bit of a look at that. That means omnipresent is He is everywhere, all at once, at all times. That's hard for us to figure out up here. And I think there's a lot of things about God that we're just not meant to understand. We're meant to be able to experience Him and to know that He's with us through our life experiences, through His Word, through prayer, and through others, to help us understand God and to seek Him daily. Psalm 139, 7 through 10 says, "Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? If I go up to the heavens, you are there. If I make my bed in the depths, you are there. If I rise on the wings of the dawn, if I settle on the far side of the sea, even there your hand will guide me. Your right hand will hold me fast." That was David talking to God and saying basically the words I just read. There's nowhere that he can go where God can't find him, because He's everywhere. If, like he said, if you go to work tomorrow morning, He's there. If you're in your car, He's with you. He's also up in heaven. Kind of blows your mind, doesn't it? That's God. God is omnipresent, ruling over all kingdoms. This is what the Lord says: "Heaven is my throne, and the earth my footstool." Isaiah 66, 1 through 2. Think about that. Heaven is my throne. So there He is. He's in heaven. And the whole earth is His footstool. Just resting on earth. Resting on everything. Everything is under His control. Everything is seen by Him. God is also omnipresent, filling heaven and earth with His character. Am I only a God nearby? And earth with His character? I'm sorry, let me do that again. Am I only a God nearby, declares the Lord, and not a God far away? Can anyone hide in secret places so that I cannot see Him, declares the Lord. Do not I fill heaven and earth, declares the Lord. Jeremiah 23, 23 through 24. That's a mouthful. What is God saying there? I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere at one time. God is not some localized God from whom we remain concealed. Upon His heavenly throne, His eye is still as keen. Nearness and distance makes no difference in what God sees or what He does. So it doesn't matter. He sees it all, doesn't He? Everything we're facing, everything we're struggling with, everything that happens to us does not escape His eye. God is omnipresent, observing all that is good and that is evil. The Lord is in His holy temple. The Lord is on His heavenly throne. He observes the sons of men. His eyes examine them. The Lord examines the righteous, but the wicked and those who love violence, His soul hates. Psalm 11, 4 through 5. God's presence is so intimate that He not only sees everyone's true character, ouch, what they say and do, oh man, but also what they think and what they plan. Wow. Think about that. He knows this heart of ours. He knows everything. What we say, what we do, but also what we think and how we plan. That should be a big wake-up call. You know, if we just imagine if you planned your day with this simple thought: serve God and do what He asks. Would that make a difference in our lives? Oh yeah. It would make a difference in mine, and That's my heart each and every day, is to go about my day, my therapies, the people that I meet, sitting at Big Apple Bagel, is to be available and to just let God use me, however that is. So being that we're talking about God is omnipresent, how does that impact you? Well, God is omnipresent is to say that God is present everywhere. So you're never alone. He's everywhere. When you're having a bad day, you're not alone. He's with you. When you face those things you think you can't handle today, God is with you. Remember that. He is present everywhere at all times. What is time to God? What is a day to God? What is a year to God? You know, we struggle every day by the minute, don't we? And what is that time like to God? Is it a snap? What is it? It doesn't matter to him, does it? Because he's with you everywhere at all times, 24/7. Early morning, you can't sleep, it's 3 a.m., talk to him. You get up for breakfast at 7, he's already there. Go to work, he's with you. Come home, he's with you. Struggles, he's with you. So let me leave you this. Wherever you are going in your life, your career, God has already been there and paved the way for you. Why don't we try to rest in that today? I'll read that again for you. Wherever you are going, God has already been there and paved the way for you. Wow, that's some big, heavy stuff, isn't it? Heavy, heavy, heavy. You know, we look at our life now, and really that's all we should do because we're not promised tomorrow. We shouldn't go back in the past because it's already there. It's gone, it's behind us. Stay in the now. Focus on now. Focus on getting better. Focus on getting help. Focus on God in the now. Because he was with us there, he's with us now, and he's already seen our future, which we haven't seen, but he's already traveled everything in between and seen the outcome. It's hard to understand, I know. Trust me, I know. Because I've struggled, that's one of the things I've struggled with through my road to recovery, is if God knew, which he did, that I was going to get on my motorcycle May 5th to go for a ride to blow off some steam, and he knew and he seen that I was going to be in an accident, which would change my life, but he allowed it. And now he's using it. So never take for granted God's mercy and grace. Never take for granted each day that you have. We're not promised tomorrow. So just remember, whatever you face today and wherever you are going, God has already been there and he's paving the way for you. Rest in that today. Have a great day and God bless.